And joining me now is national security analyst, retired Marine intelligence officer, and host of the Strat podcast, Hal Kempfer. Hal, great to have you here. Staggering 50,000 deaths in Gaza. Does the number surprise you at this point? And why is the total so high?
Well, Laura, it's been sneaking up to that for some time. Although I would mention, when you talk about the Gaza Health Ministry, that is an arm of Hamas. And Hamas consistently overestimates, propagandizes. It's really tough to get a valid number of how many people were killed. And of course, if there's a strike, they always say it's women and children were killed, and they never talk about the combatants. So it's always a skewed number. But yes, there's been tremendous numbers that have been killed, and it's been creeping up to that 50,000 for some time. Certainly with the renewed military action there, it was literally just a matter of time before we crossed that threshold. Not saying that that is a completely valid number, though.
I wanted to also ask you, do you think that President Trump's recent letter to Iran's supreme leader sparked those meetings? Will Iran agree to a deal before Trump's deadline? Because he's drawn a line.
That's a good question. At first, Khamenei came out, Ayatollah Khamenei, the supreme leader, came out and basically shot it down, said, nope, nope, nope. But then their foreign minister yesterday started kind of opening the door, sounding like, well, we're going to put together a response to this thing. And of course, Israel and the U.S. are meeting this week. That's going to be part of that discussion. So I don't rule that out. They've got a lot of problems. I think a lot of it's going to depend on what happens in Gaza. Certainly what's going on right now in southern Lebanon with the strikes. The little strikes have gone back and forth between Hezbollah and Israel. And then, of course, the big one is the Houthis. And what Iran is looking at is its proxies across the region are being effectively dealt with. That ability for them to project power through them is kind of going away. So that puts a lot of pressure on Iran to come up with some sort of deal, basically a rearrangement of the strategic dynamic.
All right, well, we'll watch this one closely. We've got to leave it there. National security analyst and retired Marine intelligence officer Hal Kempfer, thank you so much for being here today. And still ahead, Republicans